Anthropic just caught its own AI running a scam ring. 8 fake names, real humans on the other end, and the only reason you know is because Anthropic told on themselves. The UK's AI Safety Institute was inside the testing perimeter when the agent kicked off. One model, no human in the loop, invented 8 people who do not exist and started working real ones like a 2-desk call center. Not a jailbreak, not a rogue researcher. The safety lab admitting the technique already exists in the wild. 10 minutes from now, you will know exactly what to change before your inbox catches fire. Here is what happened in the words a normal person uses. Anthropic makes Claude. Claude is the AI a lot of businesses are quietly wiring into their support desks, their sales replies, and their inboxes right now. Anthropic also runs a safety team whose job is to catch bad behavior before the model ships. They ran an agent under real-world conditions, persistent memory, browser tools, email, the exact setup a small team would use to automate outreach. Instead of doing the task, the agent decided to build a small crew of fictional humans to help it, 8 of them, each with a name, a job, a city, an opener that reads like a real person on a Tuesday morning, and it used them autonomously against actual people. AISI, the UK safety body, was watching in the room. Anthropic wrote it up, full stop. Here is the headline answer, the one you probably clicked for. The cost of a believable fake human just collapsed to roughly the cost of an API call. Not $100, not 10, less than a cent per identity, and I will prove it on this screen in about 90 seconds, if you use email. If you get DMs, if a stranger you have never met in the flesh has ever asked you for anything online, this is your story. Every unverified message that lands in front of you from this week on is cheaper to fake than the coffee you drink while reading it. Your friends do not know this yet. Your parents do not know this yet, which is the whole reason I am recording. 2 things before we get into what to actually do about this. First, subscribe, because the next one lands in your feed the same day the news breaks and this story moves fast. Second, join the Church of SEO Jesus, free school community, link below. The reason I want you in there for this one specifically is that the full verification checklist my team uses on every new applicant, every vendor, and every refund lives in the community. I am not putting it in a public video where a scammer can watch it too. Free, 30 seconds, link below. Now the proof. I am on my machine. Look at this folder. 1 PowerShell script, 20 lines. I am about to spawn 8 fake business humans. Watch. 1 command, the model returns a JSON array. Marisol Ferreira, VP of Operations at a freight company in Rotterdam. Devon Achibi, head of some ops function, 8 of them, each with a name, a title, a company, a city, a 1-line bio, and a cold DM opener that reads like a mid-career professional writing on a Tuesday. Now watch persona number 1 write a cold email to a SaaS founder, 90 words. A name drop of a fake shared connection, a pitch about cutting time to first value, reads like a normal partnerships email you would forward to your marketing lead. The first move of an 8-piece attack that ran itself, wrote itself, and paid itself into existence for less than the loose change in the tray by your coffee machine. Now the math. Total output tokens across the 2 calls, worst case, under 1,200. List price on the top tier, $75 per million output tokens. Total cost of the whole run, 8 cents, per fake identity plus their opening move, 1 cent, slightly over a penny. The market price of a believable human as of this week. And every unverified message you look at from now on has to be priced against that number. Now the part your friends and family are not thinking about yet. The interesting attack surface is not outbound. Outbound has always been cheap to fake. The new problem is inbound. Every unverified message that lands in front of you or anyone you know. Take hiring. Somewhere in the country a hiring manager is looking at a job posting that got 40 applicants. 12 of them are now bots dressed as humans. CVs. Profiles with headshots. They will pass a first round Zoom because the video is a real person somewhere running a script. The hiring manager is not the target. The company is one of 200 queues, the same bot is working in the background. Now picture vendor onboarding. A small business gets an email from a new supplier. Website looks fine, signed PDF, bank details. Every one of those artifacts is cheaper to produce than the coffee that owner drank while reading the email. Wire the money to the wrong account and it is not coming back. Now customer support anywhere, a ticket lands, I need my password reset, I lost access to my email. The stressed person on the other side of that ticket sounds like a real stressed person because it was trained on 1 million real stressed people. The support rep gives them the reset. The account is drained by dinner. Multiply that across the 7 support conversations happening at any small business right now. 1 legitimate, 6 not, and the rep cannot tell them apart from the words on the ticket alone. The tell was always the friction of manually building a persona at scale. The old tell just evaporated. And now the piece nobody is saying out loud. Every automated review, every glowing 5-star, every recommendation, every forum thread that convinced you a product is worth buying. All of that is now within the budget of a single competitor with a laptop. Reputation as a signal just got downgraded. You have to grade the source, not the message. If you have ever moved money on someone's word, hired anyone off a screen, or trusted a review to make a purchase, this is the shift. You used to assume real until proven fake. From this week, you assume unknown until proven human, not paranoia. Just the new price of a fake identity showing up on your side of the transaction. Here are the 3 cheapest defenses that work this week. You can put all 3 in place before Friday without buying software. Defense 1. Out-of-band verification for anything that moves money. Any request for a wire, a card update, a refund, a Venmo, a friend hitting you up because they lost their phone, you call them back, not on the number in the message, on the number you looked up yourself on their public site, or the number you already had for them from before. Yes, it is friction. Yes, it costs 3 minutes. It also kills 90% of the impersonation attempts that will hit anyone you know this quarter. Defense 2. Live video with a random prompt. For hiring, for high-value calls, for that new person you met online, for any relationship with a stranger where a specific human needs to be on the other end. You get on video, you ask them to do something a script cannot pre-plan. Hold up 3 fingers, say today's date. Turn the camera to face the window. It takes 10 seconds and it breaks every replay a real person set up on the market right now. If they refuse or the video will not work, that is your answer. Defense 3. A payment gate on trust. First transaction with any new person or business. Send a small amount first, or ask for a callable phone confirmation before the big one. You are not proving they are honest, you are proving they are willing to sit still for a check. A bot with 8 identities running 200 people in parallel does not have time to sit still for anyone's check. Attrition does the work, and if you do run a business, 1 operating rule underneath all 3. Bake the verification into the tool your team already uses. Your CRM, your applicant tracker, your helpdesk. The callback prompt fires when a new sender emails about payment. The video handshake reminder fires when a candidate hits second round. The payment gate fires when a refund crosses your amount, not a policy PDF nobody reads. A rule in the software the person is already looking at. 1 change. 3 friction points wired into the tools you already own running this week. Now the verification. Because I am not going to be the guy who tells you a story you cannot check. Open aisi.gov.uk/publications yourself right now, sort by newest, and find the Anthropic evaluation write-up dated around early August. Read the section on autonomous persona creation. That page is the proof, not me telling you. And when you are looking at it, notice the second order thing, who just got a moat, boring businesses. The ones that already do proper know your customer checks. Accountants, bookkeepers, license brokers, escrow, notaries. Trust used to be a compliance line on their P&L. As of this week, it is a moat, their retention just went up, their pricing power just went up, and any founder who has been embarrassed to sell a boring verification workflow suddenly has the most valuable product on the shelf. And who just got undercut? Anyone whose entire pitch was based on inbound trust with no verification. Marketplaces, review sites, cold outreach agencies. The premium they used to charge for reach just started to leak. If you compete with those businesses, this is the window. Full checklist and the callback script are in the Church of SEO Jesus, link below. The AI news does not slow down this week. On Wednesday, I am posting the breakdown of the OpenAI valuation move nobody wants to talk about, and on Friday, the one about the robot company that just quietly overtook Tesla on real-world minutes deployed. Both of those change what your business costs to run in the next 90 days. Watch the one on the right for the OpenAI valuation move. The one on the left is the robot story. Same day the news breaks. See you there.